Hey, glad I finally got my mic semi straight. Um, a minute ago I was talking about how I have to change the dressing that the doctor uses, the tegaderm patch that he puts over the Huber needle, and kind of where it was starting to get red, and that was only about 30 minutes ago, and I I was trying to wait until I finished my fluids, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to because um, the blisters have gotten worse. You can't really tell. It's real red in there. So I'm about to change that, and I figured I would tape it just because, and explain what everything is because the doctors don't even get it. The Huber needle doesn't sit flush with my chest. It sticks out a little bit. So there's a space in between my skin and the back of the needle. You can't really tell from this view, and I'm not even going to attempt to get close enough to let you see because that would be too funny, and I couldn't do that for you. Just kidding. Um, uh, so I used what's called a bio patch. It's just a round disc that comes sterile, and it has a slit in it, and it just slides underneath the the cap of the needle up against my skin to kind of cover that space. Um, and then the bio-occlusive clear dressing are the only ones that I don't have an allergic reaction to. Um, and I'm in trouble if I can't find any more. I still have some of the larger size that I'll use if worse comes to worse, but hopefully I can find some of the smaller ones. So, and I might have to turn the camera off kind of in the middle because of where I have to put the patch, and it's kind of in the breast area. So if I cut the camera off, that's why. And I kind of have my hands full while I'm doing it. So uh, anyway, I'm just getting everything ready. I'll open the bio patch, and I hope you can hear me okay. It's upsetting. That I've done all the videos that I've done, and a lot of them can't be heard. And I've gone back and reviewed them, and I know that you can't hear me, and my voice cuts in and out, and my microphone was mucked up. But hopefully I've gotten it fixed, and I hope I'm not blowing your eardrums, but at least you can hear me. I've got to take this off because if I don't, it's going to really, really get to me. Uh, like I said, I'm already blistering. And I'm just looking for some gloves. These are the sterile pack gloves. They come kind of inside out, so you don't really touch the outside of the glove. Just kind of pull it over your hand, and it cuts down on bacteria. Um, Sometimes I wear gloves, sometimes I don't, but for this in particular, I usually do. Those blisters hurt, but you know, my choices are get this off and feel the hurt for a second while I'm getting it off, or leave it on until it really blisters. And that's happened. I've gotten actual raised blisters underneath the patch, so it's not fun if that happens. And I'm just trying to hold the needle down and hold my skin down while I take the tape off, because the tape is so sticky it pulls the skin up, and if I let go of the needle it could pull out and I'd have to go back to the doctor, and I don't want to do that. One trip is enough for a day, and then I saw my Lyme doctor yesterday, so it's just kind of too much for 2 days to take in. And I've got to figure out how to get some burn cream or something on the part that is broken out. Um, they didn't do a good job this morning. I usually have gauze put over it so it doesn't stick to the actual Huber. So I don't take a chance of yanking it out of my chest. And this doesn't look good, but it's gonna work. It's just taking me a minute. And it hurts. Okay. I got it all off my skin. If I can just get it all off the needle. Okay. So, hard part over. And that is the hard part. All this does, this is the bio patch. It's just a little disc that has a slit in it. And I just, it slides in between my skin and the needle. All of this just helps to stabilize the Huber. When I move around as much as I do, um, I don't know if it can, I mean, I've like tripped on my treatment thing before, and that's never cool. um, and pulled kinda on my chest. And if it weren't stabilized good, I just wonder if it could pull the Huber out. I don't know, but I'm not going to take the chance. And I've just got a piece of gauze. Um, I hope you can still hear me. And I'm just going under that needle and embracing it more because of the gap. It's like a butterfly looking type, the Huber is. It's not near as small as the butterfly needles are. Okay, so I've got it changed, and all I have to do now is put the patch on. And I do have to kind of move my shirt to do that, so I'm gonna turn it off. But I hope that my mic's okay. Hopefully things will get better, and uh, you'll actually be able to hear me from now on. So I can redo my history videos and some of the videos that have the horrible sound. And if I start to redo one, I'm going to want to redo them all because they're all horrible as far as the sound goes. And this one might be just as bad. I might be blowing eardrums, so I don't know. But I got to finish and put this patch over the Huber. So I don't have long to talk, but thanks for watching, and talk to you later.